Marriage as a condition of inheritance. Let's talk about it. I typically encourage my clients to get creative on how they want their children or whoever to inherit their property. But a lot of times when we attach a condition, we have to think about the pros and cons. For example, if you're telling me that I cannot get my inheritance, $1 million, unless I'm married, well, I'm getting married tomorrow. Because if that's the condition, then I'm getting married. So we have to think about the reasoning for that, right? A lot of times we want to attach some moral values to our inheritance to encourage some certain things for our children, but we have to think about the opposite, because that would definitely encourage false marriages and false weddings, because, hey, if that's my condition to get married, to get my inheritance, well, I'm getting married. On the other side, I recently saw a post of a client saying that their condition is that their son cannot have children out of wedlock. Right? In a sense, that will encourage, right, someone, if they really want that inheritance, to potentially have an abortion. And let's pause. The pro-life and pro-choice is not an abortion conversation. It's more so thinking about the different things it can promote when you tie certain conditions to an inheritance. And it's great that sometimes as parents, we want to have some kind of moral values or moral codes to our children to say, okay, these are the things that we care about, and these are the things that I want you to go ahead and abide by. But we have to make sure that our conditions are not too strict, that it encourages other actions that we may not be so fond of, right? So our firm, part of our planning process is sitting down and having those conversations, and us looking at both sides and saying, okay, if that's a condition I want to attach to this inheritance, what is the bad side of that? What is the opposite side of that? Having that honest conversation and seeing how can we really encourage the things that we want to encourage, the values and things that we want our children to have, but still giving them the flexibility to inherit our funds. Our firm is in Florida. We specialize in estate planning. We'll be happy to help you get through that process of setting up your trust and making sure your family legacy is protected.